A few weeks ago, this guy and myself purchased this boat. For how much did we pay for this? Like $1,600 or something? A running 50 horsepower, maybe it was less than that. We bought this boat. Basically an unsinkable ship. We'll put it to the test. It is rough. It's growing tadpoles. Look at, you can see the frogs about to lose their tails and grow some legs very soon. This thing has been sitting out here for nearly 2 months, making it a big eyesore in our new home, and I'm sure our neighbors don't love it. In today's video, we're gonna bring this thing back to life. You can see it's all chalky, it's faded, the rub rails are all dry rotted, the seat's ripped, there's no seat in the front. We're gonna bring this thing back to life and make it look as nice as we can do it. And we are gonna drop it right in that water right there so we can start using a boat. Originally, we're gonna buy it, fix it, sell it, but we have a jet ski. We need a little boat to get us back and forth to downtown and putt around through the canals and go visit our neighbors. What a wonderful life. That thing is gonna be the one to do it for us. So let's watch all the tadpoles float out the rear. I'm kind of feeling bad about it. All that water is now running out to the back, and all those tadpoles sadly are just gonna drain right out the backside and go to froggy heaven. Next scene, we are in the backwoods of Florida, and we are picking up our newest toy. I was scrolling through Facebook looking for a project for my son and I, and also I wanted a boat so we could boat downtown, and I stumbled across this on Marketplace. It's a 1982 McKee Craft, which was an unsinkable boat. They're also like a competitor to the Boston Whaler. This thing was in rough shape, but it ran, and they don't sink. They're foam insulated. They're apparently great boats in the 80s. We saw it run, so we purchased it for $1,650. Our newest boat, which is right here. See if Logan can back a car up onto a trailer now. Try to line that ball right up on the trailer. Keep going, turn it right, hard right, keep hard right, straight, straighten it out, hard right more. Now go back, a little more, wait right there. I'm gonna have you come back in reverse again, okay? Go back, hurry up, I'm losing it. Go back, go, hurry up, go. Good job. Good. Yep, pull forward an inch, and we're good. So this is our next purchase in our flip series. This is a 1984, I don't know, Whaler or something with a 50 horsepower Yamaha two-stroke. Runs great. Single seater. We're gonna put a mahogany or teak bench there. Has the bimini. We'll put a padded seat right there. So this will be a two-person here, two-person or three. Yep, we can put a seat. Oh, and I think there was supposed to be one there. So we'll put a pad here for two, one there and two there. We have a 50 horsepower Yamaha. This will get us up and down the river and then to downtown from our new house. All right, go ahead and pull forward. Hard left. Needs a good amount of love. Needs a little bit of body work. It needs some paint, but I think when we're done, it'll make some cool videos and we'll do okay on it. And when I said backwoods Florida, I was not kidding. This is where we drove to pick up the boat. Just palm trees, palmettos, and mangroves. It's cool to see what Florida used to look like before people like me came here and took over. We saw this boat once on a trailer, and it's pretty much the inspiration. This is what we're going for. We looked at it and thought that we could do this ourselves. Then we saw this at a gas station, which is pretty much the same boat too. So we have two boats currently that we're using as an inspiration. I really like these foam seats. Here's ours before we did anything to it. It needed a lot of love. We sanded everything down and did quite a bit of body work, and now it's ready for paint.
The next day.
Here's what it looks like before. Remember that. We are officially ready for paint. It is prepped, it is sanded, it is washed, it is dried, all the body work is done, and this is the before. So pay attention to what all this looks like right now. All inside. Oh, there's friggin' water in here still. All inside, that's what it looks like here, and this is what the sides look like, and here's your before. I'm glad I moved the boat, otherwise all this water would have come down here when it was wet. So if you've been following along, you know that Logan and I bought this Jeep for his first car at an auction. So I'm going to surprise him and give him his first full tank of gas. With that being said, I'm not just gonna give him his first tank of gas, I'm actually going to find where I can save some money on gas. And that's why I love today's sponsor, Upside. Upside's a free app that helps everyday people earn real cash back on purchases that they're already making, like gas, groceries, and even going out for food. I'm going to go to my Upside app, and it knows my location based on my phone. I can see who has the least expensive fuel. Now I can also find everything else closer to me too, because it's not just fuel. PDQ in-store purchases get 34% cash back. Papa John's, 33% cash back. So we are at the gas station. I'm going to go on my app, claim it, and there you can see cash back, and it's on its way. There's over $1 million in cash back earned by Upside every single week by users, and cash back transfers straight to your bank account. If you want to try it out for yourself and start earning right away, you can download the free Upside app using this QR code right here and use promo code Flying Wheels to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. Thanks to Upside, thanks to all of you. Go download it for free, and let's get back to our video. So with a paint roller, this paint paint is self-leveling, self-smoothing, which is nice. It's an epoxy. But you don't want roller marks, and all this brush stuff is going to come off. All this roller debris, stipple, is going to come off in the paint and leave a texture or a coating for the first few rolls, and I don't want that. So we're gonna tape it just like this. Nacho, catch that. Fun part, the most satisfying part that everybody loves. If you look at this roller, it's not even sticky anymore. All of this would be in the paint on the boat. Okay, so that's how we got it all off. Now I have my cut pot. I'm gonna cut. Someone's gonna use the small roller, someone's gonna use the big roller, and in no time, this whole boat's gonna be one uniform color. So here is, this really tells you the before and after. That's how crazy dull this boat was, or how faded it was. Think it's a white boat, it's not a white boat. That's a white boat. Now we just have a big bathtub. This is the before right here, so check this out. All this is before, and all that is after. So second coat of white is on the boat. Logan and I mixed a baby blue. Oh, that's exactly what I had in mind, Logan. Now we don't want it to drip, so just give a nice big roll all the way down, sideways. Yeah, there you go. It's a good color. I like that. That's exactly what I had in mind. So here's the before. Here we go, first coat. That color went from this, we mixed this with white to get that, because we wanted a baby blue. I love it, Logan.
Yeah, it's really nice.
My favorite part. Wow, and I did the helm too, just so it matches. There was a lot of white in there, it looked like a bathtub, so now at least we have some blue accents, just a little bit. Very happy with this. Next day on the boat, so this is the color we chose. We actually got a really, really dark blue, but Logan and I wanted to go baby blue. So we took a lot of white and just added the dark blue until we got the color that we wanted. This is the first coat, and it's sanded down. So we painted it last night, Nacho sanded it today. Oh, here's the seat, Nacho got the seat on. Wow, I love it. And then today we're gonna put a second coat on here, and then I actually got some flooring to go down as well, which I think is gonna look really, really good. So that's what it looks like before our second coat of blue.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, so we just laid that rubber down, so it's like anti-slip. It'll protect the floors from all the anchor damage and everything, coolers dragging around. So apparently that is all you get for $80. That was $80, yeah.
That one piece?
Yeah, so now I need to get a second piece. But it was the perfect length. It went butted right up to the edge, and it went right to the edge of the boat. So $80 right there. $160 to put the floor down, and we're still gonna have a gap in the middle. Crazy. Thank you. So this is the foam pattern, and that's the blue. The blue I bought, here's the sample. I put it on right here. That's the blue, how close that matches. So we're gonna just go with this instead of the baby blue. Unfortunately, we're gonna try it out. Chase is taping off the helm. Logan's rolling the new blue. I like this blue, it's better. This looks more like a boat color, I think.
Yeah, that's a lot more.
Good, we made the right choice, which is original. That's the original choice we went with. So this just showed up. I caved, and instead of putting the old brown vinyl seat, I got this. This is a cooler seat. So brand new white vinyl with a reversible backrest. I'll show you what it looks like once it's installed, but brand new. Like, this is gonna be 2 persons, so 2 people can sit there. Hopefully it fits on the floor. It is a cooler, and then it is reversible, so you can face both ways. And I got some more matting, because for $60, all I got was 1 strip, which was enough to fill 1 side of the boat.
The next morning.
So Logan, Chase, and I finished the boat yesterday. So happy with the new color. I'm so glad we went with the darker blue, even though it's still a light blue, it's darker blue. But what happened, Florida weather, it rained 30 minutes after we painted this thing. So we got like a texture on the whole boat. You can kind of see the bubbles here. Even though it's oil-based, it left a texture all over. And you can see, like, after sanding, you can kind of see it all. It wrinkled and left bubbles everywhere. I'm so upset that that's what happened to it, because when we were done the other night, it was perfect. And now there's bubbles all over the boat. So we sanded it down smooth again, and we're gonna give it another coat. But I'm just kind of disappointed that what was a smooth finish is now not. It has to be recoated. And unfortunately, I ran out of paint, so I'm gonna have to go spend another $60 on more marine paint. And this is the seat we're getting rid of, hopefully. I'm hoping that cooler seat fits on here. And then this is what the mat looks like. $60 for that strip, and we'll have to get, and I got that second strip to install on that side. And now it's like remembering where the pieces of a puzzle go. So the ladder's gonna go back. We apparently don't have a bow light, so I'll have to get some bow lights, springs underneath that panel right there, the storage locker, and then the bumper, the rub rail is old and dry rotted, the one that slides into here, so I may have to get a new rub rail. The cleats are on. Nacho cleaned the gas tank, and also that panel goes right here. So I may get some more of this stripping to go on that panel right there, just so nobody falls in and breaks their ankles on it. And then, I don't know what we're gonna do with that bimini top. It's pretty ugly, but everything's going back together, and then we have to do one more coat of the blue. And I think last time, I mean, this thing ran, so it might run again. Fingers crossed, I hope. That gas is very old, so we'll get some new fuel and put that new seat on. And this thing might be water ready, aside from having some bow and stern lights, and we'll change the fuel filter out and change the spark plugs, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, I think it looks fine without it. Like, adds just enough. So we got another roll of this right here, and we just have to cut out this segment and this segment for the helm, which is what we did before. So we're gonna trace it out, cut it with an X-Acto knife, and then lay this down right here. All right, this cut is even better than the other one. So we can now pull the adhesive off and lay this down, and I think it's gonna look awesome. So we don't want to peel it all off at once, okay? All right, so as you're pulling that, I'm gonna lay it down and just make sure we're on the edge. This is where it gets tricky. Check your edge here, because it's starting to fall, it's starting to go this way. So we want to pull it this way a little bit. Yeah, go here. We want it to start going this way. You can just pull all of it off now. All right, now walk all over it. Yeah, that looks good. So now it's time to remove this. Hand me that. All right, thank you. Put the boat cover up front, and we got this on Amazon. It's a reversible seat / cooler, and it was ridiculously expensive, like half the price of the boat into this cooler. But it's gonna really finish this boat off well. It's not terribly heavy. I was about to say, yeah. All right, grab that side, I'll hold this side. All right, put it down. We're gonna move it back, way back. Are you too tall?
I don't think so.
No? Yeah, you don't look weird at all. No, actually, you don't look weird. It looks fine. Now the helm's too small, though, for the seat, the whole captain's area.
Why does it look significantly bigger?
No, it's big. So we have our turf down. What do you call this? Oh, deck padding?
C-mat.
C-mat? Okay, whatever it's called. So we have an issue here. Logan thinks this should be centered, and I agree with him. It should be centered. However, if we stagger it, then you can kind of fit 2 people. Otherwise, if it's centered, the captain is going to be in the center, and the passenger is going to be like one cheek on, one cheek off. I think it should be staggered. Logan thinks it should be centered. What do you guys think? I really don't know.
Not really. I mean, look, it's not a huge deal.
Well, we're drilling holes in the boat. Cut that stuff off the steering wheel. I feel like the X-Acto knife's gonna break before the rope. Okay, take a look at these real quick. This is the shifter cover, and it's all faded, and it said Yamaha. That's a Yamaha decal, which I taped off and cut. And then this is the steering wheel cover. So I am gonna paint them both gloss black. Tomorrow, this is gonna look brand new. Boom. Look at those guys. One more coat, we'll peel that tape off, and it's gonna look brandy new. All right, these guys are working hard. I specifically said, don't blow all those over. Third coat of marine epoxy. We pre-drilled our holes for our cooler chair, and we have Yamalube, we have super premium fuel, we have new spark plugs, we have new hinges, and carb cleaner. This thing's ready. Oh, I found some PVC board too. All right, one of my favorite parts, Logan. Peel that tape off. So let's see how it came out.
What tape?
Right here. Go ahead. Peel it from here.
Don't mess it up. Wow.
I get the other one off too. It's the original sticker from 1984, 1982. Here you go.
That's beautiful.
So now that the cowl is off, we're gonna go lefty-loosey. So we're on this side. I'm gonna flick that over, okay? And now we're just gonna go down. Watch it. No, stop.
Lefty-loosey.
Lefty-loosey. So we're gonna go down, push this down, watch your knuckles, okay? Pull it down. Hold here so you don't break the plug. Don't hold the button, just hold the wrench, the socket wrench, and then pull that down. Watch your knuckles when it breaks. Yep, there you go. Now, take this off by pushing this button and unscrew that by hand. Other way. Yep, there you go. And when that plug comes out, Fob, give him one of those.
Here, Brian.
Out of the box.
Can we keep on the tags?
Leave the tags on until it gets in the water. So, Fob, we're gonna put this plug in that box and that in the boat. These are gonna be backup plugs in case you ever foul a plug on the water, okay? Because we don't have extras, we have one extra, and these will be extras.
So do I take this off?
Take that off, hand screw it into the cylinder head. Other way.
This way?
Yep, hand thread it. Yep, righty-tighty. It should always go in by hand first, as tight as you can get it. And now take that spark plug out, Brian. Just pull it. Keep going. Yep, Fob, put that in the box. Put this on by pushing that button. Go ahead. And now switch your wrench this way and tighten that.
Do I throw this one away or not?
No, we're gonna keep those for backup. Yep, put it up.
Hi, Darren.
And then
Keep going.
How are you?
Keep going till it's tight. Are you on all the way? There you go. Yep, keep going. We'll take the black Escalade. Keep going. Keep it on here. Right there. Now tighten it. Up. Go up. Is it tight?
Yeah.
All right, let me just double check. That's good. Feel it. Okay, I don't want it tighter than that. It'll snap. Okay, you feel it?
Yeah.
Okay, right there. Now do that to the other two spark plugs. So the old rub rail, the rubber rub rail that was right here was beige and all cracked and worn. And I don't want to just leave this plastic, and we can't find anything that slides in. So I actually got this. They sell them at your local parts store. It's a 1-inch rubber molding, and it comes with a 3M adhesive backing. So we're going underneath the rub rail, the plastic molding, and we're going to use a stainless steel. You don't want to use a regular screw because it'll rust. A stainless steel self-tapper every 24 inches. This is what it looks like so far. We have a glossy rub rail now. 2 feet and a screw. Beautiful. Okay, so if you look at this tip right here, it's a drill bit. Yeah. So for the camera, if you look right here, it has a drill bit tip on it. That taps its own hole. So we're getting rid of these rusty old hinges, and I got these galvanized hinges to go right here so we can open this door. Galvanized will hold up against the salt a little better than just those steel ones will, and they're the same exact size and dimensions. So the hole should be, yeah, perfect. The holes line up and everything. It's awesome. Great. Okay, you can shut it off. So we're gonna lay one more strip of padding down too, to match the floor and kind of act like a padded seat as well right here. And we should have enough to fill these 2 strips in, I think, with the extra. All right, so now we should be able to peel and stick. All right, it should be lined up now. So if I lift it, you peel it, okay? You got it? All right, lay it down. We should be straight on now. Great. Okay, that's good. Now I have to cut a straight line over here. And now I'm gonna move it to right here. So the cut line is right there. So if I keep this line right there, okay, now I'm going to get us a straight line. Pull that off. And there we go. We have deck matting all the way around on our brand new dirty boat. That looks better. We put a little bit behind the helm and then back there for storage so the storage doesn't slide around. And we have our rubber baby buggy bumpers on the sides for rubber rails. That molding looks awesome. And I think we should just like sand this lightly and polish it because I can feel the texture on it. And then we can put our decal across it and it's done. This is pretty much water ready. Today's the day that this boat should go in the water. So there's just a couple things left that we need to do. Logan is going to screw this in. The ignition is in, and I am going to cut a panel right here out of the PVC board that I bought. And I think we'll put the batteries, the gas tank, and the plug in, and this thing should fire up and we're good to go. So let's measure that up. All right, so yes, it is. Sawing is both fun and dangerous. So this should be a perfect square now. This is our panel that we're going to use to block all those wires. Nice. So this is cut. Let's try out the size. It looks perfect. That really is perfect right there. Great. So I'm going to screw that in with self-tappers. It'll block all the stuff that's in there, just all the exposed wiring and everything. This will look a heck of a lot better. And then we have to cut a piece for the steering wheel. And we should be able to put the battery on, the gas tank, and we're done. There we go. That is secure. Going nowhere. So that looks way better. Start it up here. Okay. Are we at 0? See this lever with my finger? Push it down. Pull. Okay, so right hand, you're righty. Okay, get it going. Push it down. And then go forward. Perfect. And the one thing we don't have is safety glasses. We should have safety glasses on. Okay, so we cut some PVC and screwed it on to the helm to reinforce the steering wheel. Now the steering wheel is straight. You know what? That might not reach. That's a small bit. So we're at the point where we're ready to start it. So put the red on the plus and the black on the minus. Okay, see those two? And we should get power from right here. No, just leave it and just connect it. I hear things. It's clicking. All right, that's good. Bring the other battery. We'll try that one. Maybe we just have a bad battery. Good. Hold that right there. Ready? It's clicking. But we're getting power. Hold it like that. Pull it. So the starter's clicking. John? Again. Yeah. Yeah. All right, shut it off. So the starter was just frozen. Actually, the actuator was frozen. So I jumped it from here to here, and I also played with the actuator right here, just a little bit from this side, lifted it, and then I jumped it from the positive to the negative at the starter just to get it freed up. Tried a couple times just to make sure it's not going to leave us stranded in the water. Bingo, and it fired right up. That's awesome. Fresh fuel, fresh plugs. I think we're water ready, Logan. The only thing is we don't have an oar. Oh yeah, we do. We have paddles. Yeah, want to grab a paddle from the paddleboard?
Yeah. So we think like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe lower, you think?
There.
Yeah.
Okay. It's tough to tell if it's level because we're not level on level ground. I guess I can measure from the corners of the boat.
I think right there's perfect.
All right. So don't stick this on yet, okay?
Should use a heat gun probably to just warm it up too. That looks good though.
Peel it off, yeah.
So peel it low, like straight down, yeah, like that. Oh, that looks good. Nice and slow, good job. Oh, nice finishing touch. Heck yeah.
Good.
We will. So now with a hair dryer, I wouldn't even use a heat gun. The hair dryer just go back and forth on high heat, and it's gonna melt or mold all of that into the paint. So Logan fired this thing right up. Let's see if I can get you in the water without it. I don't want to go underwater. You can probably put it in reverse. Reverse right off that. Reverse, not drive. Yeah, you're good. You're right. Go ahead, more. Go ahead. Again. That way a little bit, come back. Let's turn, let's turn.
Just do this. Once he's turned sideways, go up there. Follow my mom.
I think we're good. We're floating and we're running, and Taryn dropped her phone in the water, so that's what the boys are doing, currently looking for a phone. Oh wow, a 140 on that one, and we have a 52 stroke on ours. I would say our maiden voyage was a success. We now have a house on the water and a boat to use with it. A boat to use with it. All right, so we have a throwable. We have a fire extinguisher and a whistle in here. Oh, fire extinguisher, whistle. We have our stern light right there, which is battery mounted. Can you see that? We have our full gas. We have a paddle in case. We have a tie rope or dock line. We have our bow lights. Yep, our bow lights are on, facing the right direction. We have our throwables and life jackets. We're going to trim this down. All right, put the key in, fire it up. Running. All right, sandals here. Put it in my hands. I have a speaker. View the sunset. We're gonna miss it. Ready? I'm gonna launch. Oh, this is perfect. Did I say I have an oar just in case this thing fails us? Have a long paddle home. Success so far. We're on our way. So Logan had his fun at the party. Now we get to have our fun as adults, putting to downtown. So I would call cooler, open water, going out to listen to live music, taking our boat. We have our clip-on battery-powered bow light and stern light, and just views for miles. The dream. This is why I bought a 17-foot boat from 1982, just so we could do this right here, 1982. Yeah, don't tell people that. You're telling the world your age right now. Time, just so everybody can see what we're up to. The boat is a success.
and we're going right there to listen to live music. That's why we bought this 17-foot dinghy, to go right there. All right, and we are cooking. Two-stroke smells like my childhood. Full speed ahead, and we have arrived. Quick, what, 5 minutes? 5 minutes on the water, 5 minutes in the canal. We are at our destination to go see live music. Okay. Perfect, this is the dream. Living the dream right now. I think the meme goes him versus the guy you should be worried about. Who sings the Ghostbusters song is my question. Doesn't matter if you own $1 million boat or a $1,700 boat, as long as it floats and you can listen to live music. Roy something, or Ray, I think it's Ray something. Is this not the Ghostbusters song? So it's been a few days, and Logan has used the boat several times already, and I took my wife out for a sunset cruise last night. So the sun sets right there every night. We went through all the canals. The boat actually fits right on my floating jet ski dock perfectly. Although I said perfect, it's kind of tilted, but it's been on the jet ski dock the whole time. Runs well, logo looks awesome. The thing fires right up. We had a cookout for my son's birthday earlier this week. He took it out with his friends, ran great. They had a blast. 1, 2, go!
Oh my god.
So we now have a boat that fits perfectly. Oh, there it is again. There's another one. There must be something in the water bigger than them. So you can see everybody with a bigger boat has a lift. I don't want a lift. I had the jet ski dock. So I needed a boat big enough, small enough to fit on the jet ski dock. There's another one. There's definitely something chasing them under there. So that's it. I'm into that boat for, I don't know, maybe $2,200 after everything. And I got to have a project with my son that he was passionate about. And it was fun. Made some memories. So that was pretty cool. Fish jumping again. So that's it for now. I hope this video was informative, educational, entertaining. If it was fun for me. A thumbs up is really appreciated. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting us in all of our adventures. Have a great day. Adios.